Seems like a good height, and then plus 6 inches, so should work out. And then the rest of the bed platform. Let's get these trimmed in. Bring that right to the edge. That way we maximize our plywood. I might have to do this a few times. This is just how it goes. Well, that sucks. Got a little gap right there. Guessing I did this. Yep. And instead of measuring on the bottom side, I measured on the top side. It happens. No big deal. That's a wire run, right? Future wire run. It might actually be a wire run because I'm gonna have to snake some wires up in this corner here, I think, because I want to put like a little wider, something. So I want to give us some power up there. Okay, and so you guys don't get bored, I'll go ahead and repeat the process on the other side, and then once we get the panels slid to each side, we'll find our line that we need to cut and basically make these two panels become one. Kind of like what we did on the watertight bulkhead here. So if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch that. Matter of fact, go back and watch all of them. All right, I've been impressed with this little fan. I'm gonna drop this fan down in the description, and if you guys want to, it's a good way to help support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything additional, but we get a little kickback from Amazon, so yeah, we greatly appreciate it. I know, the true boat builders out there would say scarf joint that. It's a good thing we're not true boat builders. We're shanty boat builders. Alright, that came out alright. You can see that, so we're good. What's that little saying? A little cock and paint, make her what she ain't. I mean, we got a little bit of a gap here, but no big deal. It's just better for the glue. We'll end up putting a little backer block here So more than likely at some point we'll have like a drawer in here. At least that's my thoughts. Oh, and if you guys think I'm sweating a lot because I'm just a sweaty guy, well, I mean, that's true too, but I mean, it's 10 o'clock and it's already 100 degrees in here, so that is the reason. These don't last very long, like a week. This was some leftover cabinet grade plywood that I had, so if you're wondering why it looks real nice, that's why. Just trying to use up everything I got laying around in the garage on this build, because I mean, let's face it, you don't have to spend a lot of money to build these things. I mean, you can go all out, but you don't need to. No, these screws are not staying in. That's why we use them, so we can easily identify. They do poke out a little bit on the backside. The furry crew's working hard. Oh, she posed. And of course, the star of the show. That's not true. Raven, you're the star too, huh? I think that's Don't Forget About Me. He must be tired from killing a rabbit almost the same size as him. That's what I found this morning. All right, guys. Here is one of those old Carver hatches that I really wanted to use on the back deck, but we're gonna use it under the bed. What do you guys think? Drop it in the comments. All right. I'm gonna put in some 2x4s to make the deck of the bed, and we gotta measure this out just right so that we can get the hatches where we want them. That may not be a very good angle. So we need to be able to set the 38-inch wide hatch in between these two 2x4s. So it's 37 3/4 actually. We'll give her a little room though. Well, good morning, Bella Project. For you, this is probably a mid-video talking point, I guess we'll call it. So for you, it's midpoint, but for me, it's like a week and a few days later. You ever just have those weeks that feels like you get punched in the gut every day? Well, that's kind of what's been happening lately. I don't know, the weather's been like crazy here. We've been getting tons of rain, which you'd think would be nice, cool things down. No, it stays like 85 and 90% humidity. I mean, Captain Jay down there on GJ Camping, he's like, oh, that's camping weather. Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot better than what he feels. Here, it's just rough. We're northerners. We're not, I mean, yeah, it gets to 100 degrees here, but usually it's not that high of humidity when it does. Point where we're going here. So yesterday I had my day all planned out. Get up, come out here, let's get this stuff done, you know. But I woke up, I had some coffee, watched some YouTube as usual. It's kind of a nice slow start. Went to go out here about 8 o'clock, go downstairs. I have a walkout basement, mind you, so that's important to this story. Walk downstairs, and all I hear is squish. Nah, that's not good. All the carpet throughout the whole entire basement was just soaked. Okay, maybe our sump pump stopped working because there's, I guess, tile underneath the slab for the basement. Nope, all of that was still working fine. The ground's just so saturated. House was built in 1962. I'm pretty sure that carpet, which, I mean, it was like a red and black indoor outdoor type carpet. Yeah, that stuff was, I mean, every time we'd vacuum it, it was like taking a chance of whether we were going to pull up a section of the carpet. So it was getting to that point where it needed replaced anyway. So it's no big loss. It was just, I mean, literally from 8 o'clock in the morning till about 6 o'clock that evening is when I finally just stopped, because all of it had, I mean, it soaked that foam pad, which, I mean, I guess maybe there was advantages. We got that pad up, but anyways, enough of that. Spent all day yesterday messing with the house. Didn't go to plan. You know, earlier last week, went out on the boat, that happened. I was planning on shooting a great video. We'll get back to that. Hey, and if you guys like that type of content, let me know down in the comments. If you're, you know, have questions about the area or whatever, and maybe you're out on the Great Loop or going to be on the Great Loop, I'm more than happy to go check out certain things. Kind of thought about doing like a little, you know, just cruise through each marina, just show you all what it's like, because everyone wants to know that sometimes. So anyways, if you like it, drop it in the comments, and let's get back to boat work. All right, so we got our panels cut in here and roughed in, and then we're gonna draw a few lines and get them to that final spot where they need to be. All right, guys, here we are. It's done. Well, done. The bed is done. And we're gonna recycle some leftover paneling that we took out of our house because, you know, reduce, reuse, recycle. It's the whole key of this boat build, actually. Got our hatches right here, so we'll be able to put quite a bit under here. So this bed right here will provide quite a bit of storage. If we decide to go with maybe an electric propulsion system at some point, we'll be able to house enough batteries in here and back there to make the whole thing work. Right now I'm kind of feeling that out. I guess I'll stop rambling. But at this time, we know that if you made it this far, don't forget to hit subscribe, like, try to give us a comment if you can. You know, for all those people out there that are watching on their TVs, you can link YouTube with your phone and like kind of beam it up to your TV, or at least most modern LED TVs have that capability. So that's a good way to watch YouTube and give all your favorite creators comments, interact with us. So far, I'm pretty sure I've answered 100% of the comments that I've ever received, so I will interact with you. As the channel grows, I don't know how that'll look, but for right now, I definitely read and comment on every comment that's up there, so go ahead and do that. It really helps us out. Small creators have a really hard time kind of getting out there at first. The whole algorithm thing, and Google's constantly changing it, so, you know, do us a solid, help us out. Go over to Little Okie, GJ Camping, Outlaw Shanny, Backwaters and Backroads, can't forget him. Tell them that the Bella Project sent you, or, you know, at least go over and check those guys out. They're doing great things over there. Chris on the Shallow Lady as well. Met all those guys down in Birdsong, and we had a great time. So until next time, we'll see you out there.